Hi all, welcome to my channel Sirisha Naga. So today here I am with another video on parts of speech. We have already witnessed videos on nouns and its types, pronouns and its types. Now let me take you into this video with the topic of conjunctions from parts of speech. So let's get started. Yes. So let me again recap about the various parts of speech. Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Okay, so there are 8 parts of speech. Now let me take you to conjunctions today. What is a conjunction? We all know about junctions, right? So junction is nothing but which gives, if there are two roads and there is a crossroads, we call it a junction. So it combines the roads. Similar way, a conjunction is a word which combines two words, two sentences, or two clauses, or two phrases. So this is a conjunction. Now let's get started. A word that joins words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. Yes, there you go with the definition. And we also have three categories of conjunctions. First one is coordinate conjunctions. Next we have subordinate conjunctions and then correlative conjunctions. Coordinative, subordinate and correlative. Okay. So now let's see one by one. How are these conjunctions divided into? Like what conjunctions actually come under these categories? So under coordinate conjunctions we have fanboys. The acronym for coordinate conjunctions is fanboys. So for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So this is fanboys. The acronym easy to remember. And coming to correlative conjunctions, because I'm skipping subordinate because it's a huge category. So I'm moving on to the correlative conjunctions. So correlative. So the name itself indicates that they're related to each other. So they occur in pairs. Okay. Both and, both dot 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 and. So what do you mean by these dots in between? That means there are a group of words in between these two words. So there is a small part of a sentence between these two words. Similarly with not only. Not only but also, not, but, either or, neither nor, whether or. So not only but also again is a combi. It is a pair of conjunctions. So these are correlative conjunctions. These are only few correlative conjunctions. Whereas coming to subordinate conjunctions, we have a wide category of subordinate conjunctions where we have after, if, though, ill, until, till, unless, so that, than, that, many. Believe me, it's a very big group of subordinate conjunctions. So now let's get started with coordinate conjunctions. Yes. So coordinate conjunctions, as we discussed, it is an acronym. It has an acronym, fanboys. Fan for, F for, A for and, N for not, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, S for so. Now what does this for indicate? Let us see the example. I go to the movie for I love comedy. Why do I go to the movie? Because I love comedy. So I'm giving the reason for. So for indicates always, it shows reason. Coming to and. I like to drink tea and I like to eat biscuits. Correct? So I like tea, I like biscuits. So I'm giving two similar ideas here. I like both of them. Isn't it? So when I am talking about two similar ideas, I go with and. Coming to nor. No for nor. Always remember N for negative, N for no, and N for nor. So it gives a negation there. She could not eat, nor could she sleep due to fever. So that is a negative choice given to you. Negative sense that is given into the sentence. Coming to but. Farmer is very poor, but he is contented. So what does but indicate? This but as a conjunction joins two contrasting ideas. Now don't get confused. And is for similar ideas. but is for contrasting ideas. So they negate with each other. Farmer is very poor. He's a very poor person, but still he is very happy with what he has. He's not crying, he's not sobbing, and he's not going begging on the streets. No, he's happy with whatever he has. So these are the two contrasting ideas. Or, do you like school or home better? So, or is giving you a choice. Always it gives you a choice. Yet, the movie was slow, yet had a nice twist in the tale. So, this is the unexpected outcome. Yet always talks about the unexpected outcome. Movie was very slow. So, what would be, what do you actually think the answer would be? The next sentence would be, it was so slow, it was very boring. But unexpectedly, there is a twist in the tale. So the movie suddenly became interesting towards the end. Okay. And so, I am excited. So, I am throwing a party today. I am excited. And what is the effect of my excitement? I am throwing a party today. So, this is the cause and effect combination for so. Correct? Okay, so we are done with the coordinating conjunctions very quickly like that, right? Yes, next we are going to correlative conjunctions. So correlative conjunctions, as I told you, they always occur in pairs. So they are also known as paired conjunctions because they occur in pairs. So both and, not only but also, not but, either or, neither nor, whether or, there are many, rather than. So all these are paired conjunctions, that is nothing but correlative conjunctions. So this is to express a choice between one statement and the other. Now, so this is a choice between one statement and the other. Okay. Both Ramesh and Suresh, see this is the dot dot for both and you have both dot 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 and, right? So Ramesh is fitting in that dot dot. So you are filling up that blank between both and. Both Ramesh and Suresh went to school today. Both of them went together. So both and it gives you two qualities. And two persons went to school that day. So you are using both and combination. Not only apple but also mango is sweet. So not only but also. It clearly explains itself. Neither Lily nor Dolly knows that they have a holiday today. So who is knowing that it is a holiday today? Out of Dolly or Lily, none of them know that it is a holiday today. So negation. No. Neither nor always goes for negation. Remember, okay? So we have to remember about this. Neither nor, negative again. So none of them know. Finally, they don't know it is a holiday today. I will either eat a pizza or a burger. So I am choosing a choice. This is a positive choice. Whereas neither nor, it is a negation. Either or is a positive choice. So I'll be either eating a pizza or a burger. But no, please don't eat. None eat neither of them. Okay, I'm using neither here because they are junk food. Okay, going on to the next one. Subordinating conjunctions. So this is a very big, vast topic under conjunctions. But don't worry, we'll just crack it. So subordinating conjunctions, what do you mean by them? So these conjunctions, they join a dependent clause and an independent clause. We all know what a clause and a phrase is, right? Phrases and clauses, please don't get confused. Clause has a subject and a verb and it can stand on its own. Correct? So subject, again, we are talking about subject and verb, please don't get confused. Clauses are again divided into dependent clauses and independent clauses. So if you combine a dependent clause with an independent clause, and that word is nothing but a subordinating conjunction. Okay. So now we are going to talk about these conjunctions. A conjunction that joins together two clauses of unequal ranks. Correct? So one is dependent, one is independent clause. So they are of unequal ranks. And they also show the relationship between the two clauses. The relationship is given because dependent clause does not have a meaning on its own. It needs some support. This support system is given by the independent clause and this subordinating conjunction. So this is how we are doing subordinating conjunctions. Now these are the few examples as you can see on the screen. Okay, let me read them out. After, although, as if, as long as though, because, before, even if, even though. If only, in order that, now that, once, rather than, since, so that, than, that. The list is not done yet. Though, till, unless, until, when, whenever, where, whereas, wherever, while. Such a big list of conjunctions. Believe me. Okay, next. Under this subordinating conjunctions, we have again subcategories. First one is time. So for time, again, we have a set of conjunctions here. When, before, after, since, till, until, while, as soon as. So these all conjunctions, will be using them under the category of time. Leave this place before she returns. So at what time should you do that? Before she returns, you have to leave this place. So this is talking about time. Wait till I return or wait until I return. So again, talking about time. Next category is place. Whence, wherever, where. Example, she inquired whence he had come. Tell me where you want me to come. So again, talking about the place. Isn't it easy now? After we divided them into subdivisions, now the subordinating conjunctions are very easy to remember. Okay. Next category is cause or reason. Because, as, since. Let us go to bed as it is 11. So it's getting late. We have to go to bed. It is giving us a reason. I will reach there since you desire it. You want me to come, so I'll be there. That is the cause or reason. Cause and effect relationship, do you remember? We discussed about so. Okay? Don't get confused. Result or consequence. So that, such that. He ate so much that he fell ill. Remember, so that there is gap in between so and that. He ate so much that he fell ill. Her attitude was such that no one liked her. So what kind of attitude did she have? It was a bad kind of attitude. So you are describing that. So that is the consequence of her attitude. So you use such that. Coming to the next category, purpose. That, in order that, and lest. Walk careful, lest you should fall. If you don't work carefully, you'll fall. He works hard in order that he may gain respect. Correct? So what is the purpose of him working hard, working so hard? Because he wants to gain respect. Okay. Next category is condition. If, provided, unless. We shall not go for shopping if it rains. Correct? The condition is there. These are the conditionals. Again, we'll talk about it later, but this is a condition under subordinating conjunctions. Okay. Unless you tell me the truth, I shall punish you. If you're not telling me the truth, I'm not going to stop the way that I punish you. Okay? Please give the truth so that I don't punish. He will help you provided you go to him. Provided. So if you go to him, then only he is ready to help you out. Please go. Correct? Coming to next category, confession or contrast. Although, though, even, if, however. I wore cotton clothes although it was very cold. It was very cold, yet I wore some cotton clothes. He is not contented, though he is very rich. Correct? So he is not having, here we are talking about the contrast. He is very rich, but he is not very happy. I will solve the problem even if I have to remain awake at night. Yes, I will solve the problem. I'll be awake at night. That's fine. Even though I'm awake till late night, I will solve this problem. Next. Comparison. As much as, no less than. This comparison, we can talk about this in comparative degrees, in adjectives again. He is as strong as I am. I am strong, he is equally strong. So as and as. He adores me no less than you. Equally. He adores us equally. Okay. And finally, the last subcategory, extent or manner. As if, although. He ate fast as if he had been hungry since days. It looks as though we are going to have a storm. So that is a manner. Okay, so that's it. We completed the conjunctions from parts of speech. And remember, please, it is not a conjunction. It is conjunction. It is a junction, okay, which joins two sentences. So please be aware of the spelling, conjunctions. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, Srisha Nada. Until then, I'll be seeing you with another video. Until then, please keep smiling with Siri. Stay home, stay safe and save lives. See you with another video. Bye bye.